Questions out there, right up front? Marlon, how tough did you find Floyd Mayweather Sr.? I know you fought him twice.
You know, Floyd Mayweather Sr. fought a lot like Floyd Mayweather Jr. One thing about those kind of fighters, as you all know by just looking at and watching Floyd Jr., they talk a lot of junk. I mean, he talked a lot of junk. And you know, he had big balls because he wanted to win. I was just better than him. Floyd Mayweather Sr. He was a good fighter, but he was fighting a better fighter.
Question was, what do you think of his son?
What do I think of Floyd Mayweather Jr.? I think today, I think Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the best out there. He can't be beat.
I got a chance to see Floyd Mayweather Sr. back in '78 against Sugar Ray Leonard right here in Providence, and Sugar Ray stopped him in 8. And I got to tell you, the old man is nothing like the son. The son, you know, it'd be the reverse. You know what I'm saying? The son is so much better than the father. I don't see any similarities whatsoever.
Well, you know, right before that fight, Floyd Mayweather Sr. just get off from having a serious. He almost lost his leg. I mean, he almost lost his leg. And he was out of boxing for about maybe 18 months, and he came right back and fought Ray. I'm not saying that Ray didn't beat him, because Ray did beat him. You got to win the fight in the ring. But he wasn't. I fought a lot of world champions, and Floyd Mayweather was a pretty good fighter. So who's going to win the fight, Pacquiao or Mayweather? If it ever happened, right? You're never going to see that. Never one of us gets in that ring, we can't be beaten. But I haven't seen someone out there that can beat him yet. I mean, there's a strategy for every fight out there. And not only that, I was always told by my father that Father Time will catch you. He will catch anybody. And when I fought Don Curry, I lost the decision, but didn't lose the fight. So I knew here that I was the winner. The referee, any fight, once the fight gets in the judge's hands, you have no mercy. At that particular night, they called Donald Curry the winner.
You got a follow-up?
Follow-up then. What you sparked my curiosity. Is it tougher to lose a decision in a fight you know you won, or is it easier to lose the decision to a fight you know you lost?
Oh, see, I never had a fight that I know I lost. I can answer that question. You know, I never had a fight that I thought I lost. And you know, that I thought, you know, I won every fight, if you ask me. But you know what? I fought Donald Curry in 1984. Okay. At that time, I had one loss, and that was to Donald Curry. So I felt still invincible. When I lost that second fight to Donald Curry, that was a fight that I had to dig down deep after that fight and said, because when I got out of the ring after that night, I said to myself, that guy beat me. I mean, they got beat somebody they shouldn't have beat. And I mean, Donald Curry beat up after that second fight, but he did what he had to do to win the fight. So that was a fight where I had to take a deep look inside myself and say, what you gonna do next?
I got a question right here for you, Mark.
Well, we're on the subject of Donald Curry. Two things. One, were you surprised that he had such an easy time with McCrory when they finally met up? Number one. And number two, I've been hearing rumors that Curry's not well. Do you speak to him at all?
I don't speak to Curry. I seen him maybe one year he came up here. What was the first part of that question?
What do you fought McCrory?
It was just a, Donald Curry and Milton McCrory was like Marlon Starling and Lloyd Hunter. You did what you wanted to do. And with Milton McCrory, Donald Curry had more tools. He punched harder.
You didn't launch anything in McCrory. You never launched anything in that fight.
Well, he was fighting a superior fight at that time.
Another question back here.
Hey, Magic Man, I hear you may have sparred with one of the inductees this year, a man named the Hitman. Can you tell us how that went?
Where's Tommy at? Okay. Okay, I tell you what, me and Tommy was getting ready for the first Ray Leonard fight. And I was gonna fight a fight in Connecticut. So I flew out to Vegas to train with Tommy for the first Leonard fight. And I was there for 2 days, and they didn't let me spar with him. So I told them, if I can't spar, send me home. And then Tommy ended up sparring. Believe me, I got my jaw broke. He broke my jaw. But I asked him who got the better of that sparring session. At that particular time, I knew that I could beat anybody in the world.
Another question right here. This is the last question I'm going to ask you. It's about Donald Curry. He was never the same after he fought Mike McCallum. He knocked him out. That was the end of. That was it. He never heard.
I disagree with that. I think what hurt Donald Curry, my opinion.
Okay.
What hurt Donald Curry is he outfought a tough Marlon Starling. And after that fight, Donald Curry thought that he could outfight the bigger guys. And you talk about Milton McCarthy, you talk about Mike McCullough. Mike McCullough was just one punch. And Donald Curry was in that fight. And any man get hit right on the button with a shot like that, it's gonna go.
Question back here, Mark.
Marlon, in the Breland fight, before that bout, I felt that Breland was, although a great amateur, he was formulaic in his approach with the jab and the right hand and the diverse skills to beat you going into that fight. How did you feel? Did you feel that you had the better skills going into that match?
Definitely. I fought better fighters. I was a seasoned, I fought during the year of the 80s, that no other fighter fought on national television more than Marlon Starling. I fought for the NABF, the North American. I fought every fighter out there between 1980 to the time I was going to fight Mark Breland. When Mark Breland fought Marlon Starling, don't forget Mark Breland was coming off the Olympic champion. But who have he fought? How many rounds have we gone? I felt like I was supposed to beat him. That was a fight, a season, because he was undefeated, that was a fight where a seasoned veteran should beat a guy with maybe 14, 15 wins. Because he was undefeated, it didn't mean nothing to me because I knew he hadn't fought nobody.
Oh, let me get you on way back here.
Hey Marlon, thanks for coming once again. I want to ask you a question. It seems that you...
Is it about that referee over there?
No. I want to ask you a question. I noticed that you, as well as Aaron Superman Davis, when you guys fought Mark Breland, you fought extra hard, you know what I mean? Was it his reputation or the fact that he was a dollar man, or what was it that made you guys fight like you did against him?
I thought I fought extra hard every fight. This sport today is one of the best sports in the world. I've worked other jobs. Believe me, I have never ever had a job, a as well as I had when I was a professional boxer. To me, it was the best job in the world to me.
Marlon, you and I spoke as you came up on the stage. You seem to have some interest in Saturday night's fight. Speak a little bit about it.
Well, everybody know about this fight with Pacquiao and Bradley. If all our boxing fans seen Bradley, you see his body look good, and I tell everybody, yes, his body looks good, but his body don't throw no punches. I think Pacquiao is too strong for him, and I think Pacquiao, even though his punches is not sharp as Floyd's, I think he's a little sharper than Bradley. And I seen Bradley fight, I think maybe once or twice, and I got so psyched up to see Bradley fight. If people remember, it was Bradley and I think somebody named Alexander. I mean, the way they built that fight up, I got ready for a Gray Leonard, Tommy Hearns fight. That fight showed me that there is nothing out there in the world of boxing today. Because I was so psyched up to see that fight. And imagine now, you're putting this guy with, like they said, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world, with Manny Pacquiao. We know that Manny Pacquiao can hit. We know he can hit. But he also got some speed too. And I would take Manny Pacquiao's speed and power over Bradley. That's just my opinion.
Let me get a question over here for you.
Hello Marlon, how are you? Mate, by the time you won your first title, Tommy and Sugar Ray and that had moved on in weight, did you ever think about moving up in weight earlier to meet those type of fighters, or was it not in your picture?
I had too many friends at junior middleweight. I would have loved to, but I was a natural welterweight. I mean, when I said natural, sure, it takes every man. If you want to work, if you believe in what you're doing, I wasn't one of the fighters that, right now, I don't know what weight you want to call it, it's money weight. Because you can fight any fighter out there if the money's right. I mean, back when I was fighting, you didn't see too many fighters. For one thing, I think it was maybe 8 or 9 world champions. Today it might be 50 world champions. Don't forget now, in the early 80s, there was 8 or 9 world champions. And you only had the WBC and the WBA. Now you have all those boxing sanctions. And I don't agree with that. I think there should be 1 or maybe 2 boxing sanctions. But it's all about the money. I think we not only as fighters, but we as Americans, I think we put the money ahead of our pride. And it's bad. Sometimes it's sad to say, but I think today in the United States, we put money ahead of being the best. I mean, I remember back in the 70s and 80s, we wanted to be the best. Now what we want is what we can do to make the most money. And I think that's how boxing is.
Question right up front.
Marlon, can you tell us how you think a fight between Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao would actually go down? I mean, sometimes when I see Pacquiao, he's got so much speed, tenacity, punches from so many different angles, that I give him a shot at doing some real damage. And then if you look at any of the common opponents they had, with the exception of Marquez, Manny put so much more hurt on him than Floyd ever could.
I look at it and that I look at Manny Pacquiao is fast. Floyd Mayweather is sharp. And I think I took a sharp fighter ahead of a guy that's fast. Manny Pacquiao throws punches. Floyd Mayweather lands punches. You understand? Mayweather Pacquiao throws punches. Floyd Mayweather lands punches. And I think, and I've been saying this for a while, and some people don't believe me, but I have an opinion like everybody else. I think the way to beat Mayweather is keep him in the middle of the ring. Most of Mayweather knockouts come from that left hook. From that left hook. And the quick right hand. You gotta keep Mayweather in the ring, and then when you do get him on the ropes, don't waste your energy punching him on the arms, because that's all you're gonna hit. Get 2 or 3 shots in, bring him back out to the middle. Other than that, I'll shot you all day.
Question right here, Marlon, over here to your right. First, Marlon, on
No, I'm not coming back. I'm done.
on Pacquiao Bradley. I couldn't agree with you more as far as who's going to win the fight. But just want to get your opinion on one thing. I wanted to know if you feel, as I do, that the weight is an issue as far as Bradley's a 140-pounder coming up to meet Pacquiao, who's really filled out to be a very strong welterweight.
Like I said, you asked me what weight are they fighting at? Do anybody know what weight they fighting at? Money weight. They fighting whatever ones come close. Believe me, if Manny is too high or Bradley is too low, they still gonna fight. Back in the 80s, that wouldn't happen. Too much money. It's all about the dollar today. Sure, we want to see good fights. Believe me, the people that's out there today, you come here because you love the sport of boxing. If in some terms, you love the sport of fight, but you love a good fight. We don't see it anymore like we used to. Maybe I think one of our bad things today. We turn young fighters today. We turn them pro too early. The word professional in boxing today don't mean that much as it did in the 70s and 80s and the time before. I think boxing is struggling right now, but I think it can come back.
Question over here.
Yeah, this question is about, this question is about how do you feel Floyd Mayweather as compared to Sugar Ray Leonard? Compare the two. I'm for Sugar Ray all the way as far as hand speed, punching power, speed, the whole 9 yards.
We all, that's what we always do. We always compare. But I honestly can say, when you think about it, you can't compare eras. When Ray, listen, I wasn't a big Sugar Ray Leonard fan, but Ray Leonard was a good fighter. I mean, I don't care what you want to say about Ray Leonard. And like I said, I wasn't a big Ray Leonard fighter. But one thing in boxing, you don't need power just to win. You don't need speed just to win. Ray had a good head on his shoulders. And you do need that to win.
We want to thank Marlon because I know you probably want some autographs, and we got just about a 10-minute turnover till we get to Sugar Ray. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Magic Man.